Yo, what's up guys? Hearts to the core here, back again. And it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see it. Okay, I'm gonna stop with that. But yeah, it's been a while since I last uploaded. Probably like 2 weeks, and that's my bad. But need to do some explaining. So my last 2 IBL uploads were done back to back because I went on vacation. So just wanted to get those up because I wasn't able to upload out there or anything. So on swag and stuff. So this is gonna be week 7 of the IBL. It's 7 or 8. Yeah, it's week 7. We're gonna be going against Aussie Honchkrow and the what's his team name? The Sydney Needle Kings. So yeah, we're gonna be going against them, and this is a pretty big game. It's a division battle, and basically, whoever wins well, if I win, I'm at the top of the division. If he wins, I'm pretty sure he's tied with Dylan at the top. It's a very close division right now. He's going 3-3. I'm going 4-2. So we'll be tied as in score wise, but differential he'll be winning. So this is a really big game. And I had people, or just one person, Mike, helping out with team building. He was on the channel before. I don't remember which videos, but yeah, he was definitely here before. So right away we realized that what does this guy have to stop a Mega Scissor sweep? So actually I should probably pull up his roster. I'll do that right now. So yeah. So Scissor definitely does sweep his team. Let me bring his team up right now. So yeah, he has a Clef, Mamoswine, Hydreigon, Tentacruel, Donphan, Meloetta, Mismagius, Hitmonlee, Scizor, Arcanine, and Mega Venusaur. So right away, the only things I could really see being a problem to Scizor is an Unaware Clefable, which still takes a lot from a Bullet Punch, but it's going to be packing Flamethrower if he does end up bringing it. Donphan can't really stop it because I could just set up on it. Tentacruel kind of stops it because it's going to be faster than me because I don't like running max speed because I like the bulk so I can set up on more things. So yeah, Tentacruel is going to be able to outspeed me and possibly get a Scald Burn, and Bullet Punch won't be doing much to it because if he brings it, I'm expecting it to be a defensive Tentacruel set. Beside from that, oh yeah, Arcanine, that also stops my sweep. I can't do much about that. I just have to get up rocks and whittle that thing down. So I did bring this Mega Scizor. Obviously I want to be able to win this battle. He beat me in the last one and it was just embarrassing. It was a 1-0 with his Scarf Mamoswine just destroying me. And he's definitely not expecting this. I prepped really hard for this battle. I was watching our replays. I was watching his replays to see what he tends to bring and stuff. Defensive Hydreigon was something that came into mind, but it wasn't much of a problem, I don't think. So I just ended up running Bullet Punch, which is obvious. It's stab, it's a technician boost and everything. Then I was like, Venusaur is a problem. How do I break this thing? And I was like, wait, technician. Wait, Scizor, it has base 150 attack. Wait, it gets Aerial Ace? Let me pop that on there real quick. And now with a Sword Stance, I'm pretty sure I was pretty guaranteed that he would have no speed on his Venusaur, and if he did, he would just have the 16 speed on the defensive set. And on my Scizor, I'm just gonna go with offensive because that's basically what I am. Not really though, it's a little bit more. Oh, it's a lot in HP, not in speed. But I did speed creep him with 52 points, I think. Was it 52? No, it wasn't. How much did I put a lot in speed just so I could speed creep that set. I put 64. Yeah, so as you see, 64 is able to. Oh, by the way, this is a post-com, so that's why I'm going in depth with the team, because the actual battle is not too hard to analyze, and it'll end up being like a 30-minute video, and it'll be nice for everyone. So yeah, I made sure that at +2, I'd be able to freaking chip this. Not even chip, just nuke it. Don't do this to me. It's doing it to me. These calcs, man. Yeah, so I was able to speed creep him with the 64 points. I wanted to be able to break the defensive set. So the Aerial Ace thing, Adamant. At +2, I wanted to be able to kill with Aerial Ace. So at +2 Aerial Ace, it's a guaranteed 2 KO, but I figured this would be very big for him, so he'd switch it into a lot of attacks, and I could just chip it with other things like Victini and stuff, so that this thing would be able to clean up late game. But that seems like Venusaur is definitely a threat. It's hard to break it, and it's gonna be a problem. So Roost and Sword Stance, it's pretty standard. Just set up and heal yourself. Clamps, of course, because he's Clamps. He's Clamps. Now we have Krusty the Garchomp. I figured Rocks might be pretty nice for this game, as he does heavy Arcanine, and I put on Lumberry so I could easily switch into it, even if he decides to go for a Will-O-Wisp. So that's not very scary. I also packed Outrage on it, so if I don't get burned or anything, Lumberry will activate when I get confused, so I don't have to worry about that. I also have Iron Head for it's mainly for his Fable. And I guess it also hits Mamoswine, but if I'm hit on Mamoswine, I'm most likely just gonna switch out. So we just need a 240 speed to outspeed a max speed Tentacruel, just in case, you never know. But that's the only thing that could have possibly outsped me if I ran anything else. So I just ran 240 speed with a Jolly Nature, 16 HP. That doesn't really do much, but max attack and we're good. So that's a Garchomp set. I've ran offensive Garchomp before, but I kind of like this set. It's pretty cool. Now we have Konnichiwa coming through again. This time it has a pretty different set. I realized he liked bringing defensive Hydreigon, and Hydreigon's basically the only thing that could really counter this thing. So I ended up packing Dazzling Gleam, and I gave it a Hasty Nature. So it doesn't one shot, but it does a hell of a lot. So wait, Hydreigon. What's happening right now? Let's just say special attacker. He'd be physically defensive if he's trying to counter a Victini, so that's why I have that. And I was hasty with Dazzling Gleam. I like Calcs because Calcs are pretty cool. When you're trying to time stall. Dazzling Gleam is a guarantee to a KO, but it does a hell of a lot. So that's a pretty good move to pack on. Like, he can't take a V-Create and Dazzling Gleam. There's no way. So yeah, I just have other standard moves like U-turns and Headbutt and V-Create. V-Create's just obvious. You need V-Create on a Victini. I'm just max attack, max speed with 4 in special attack, so Dazzling Gleam can hit a little bit harder, but that's really it. DJ Wayne, I'm pretty sure I brought the same set. This has Prankster for whatever reason. Yeah, it's not. I didn't even. Wait, never mind. Yeah, this should be Defiant, but it's Prankster for whatever reason. I have U-turn for some initiative. Hurricane just nukes his team. Sludge Wave is to hit the Fable, and the Dark Pulse is to hit. What was Dark Pulse for? I forget. I think it's for Mellow, because I wanted to run fully special with just U-turn, so I don't have to lose any special attack, and I could just go all out 252 and 168. I'm pretty sure that's outspeed Tentacruel, because Tentacruel is the fastest thing on his team, and it's only base 100. He has a really slow team, so I'm not really worried about it. Scarf Mamoswine is the only real problem. So yeah, Sludge Wave does a lot to Fable. It's a guarantee to a KO. If he decides to bring the Calm Mind set, this is a pretty decent counter, but my more obvious counter would be Victini. Next we have Sakura. This team's basically the same exact one that I brought last time against him, except this time Sakura has Icy Wind, Recover, Scald, and Miracle. Miracle was to catch the Venusaur. I don't know if he was expecting me to bring Miracle, but I just decided to be like a little bit cheeky if he does decide to do that, because I could definitely live a Giga Drain, just retaliate with a Miracle and destroy his life, because Venusaur is a problem. I can definitely handle it, but switching into it and like stuff is gonna be a problem. Also, like, I can't one-shot it, but that's asking for a little too much. It's a Mega Venusaur. So I have Scald and Icy Wind. Icy Wind was it was just an extra move. I had nothing else to do, so I just put Icy Wind so I could lower some speeds if I predictably switch or anything. So I just went 16 speed. I actually don't know what the 16 in speed is for. I really don't. Actually, this might have been to this is out to outspeed the Venusaur set with 16 speed. So I just ran 16 myself, so I can outspeed a Venusaur. Not sure why I tried to outspeed a Venusaur, but I just did. You know, that was pretty stupid. I don't know why I did this. And last but not least, this is our new member of the team. We have Skuntank. I dropped Shift Tree for Skuntank because Shift Tree, its only job was to do defogging, and it had Grass Stab, which I don't have anymore. But honestly, I never brought Shift Tree for offense. I just brought it to defog, and this thing's defenses are higher by a little bit, but it has 103 in HP, so that's pretty decent, I guess. Its attacks are lower, but as I said, I don't need offensive presence. I just want something that could defog. Like before, Shift Tree just... Oh, this thing is also faster. So, yeah, that's there. I wanted this thing to counter his Hydreigon, and I was feeling pretty comfortable because this thing gets Play Rough. But Play Rough is an Egg move in Gen 6, and Defog is a Gen 4 TM, so I can't have both. So I ended up realizing that like a little too late, so I just replaced Play Rough with Pursuit, which is decent, I guess. I'll get to trap his Mellow and stuff. Sucker Punch for damage, I guess, and Poison Jab is just there because it's just there. Don't bother me. Also, it's Silent Hill, so yeah, there we go. This is our team of 6, and we're basically gonna hop into this battle. What? Alright. Actually, I should have this at normal speed. I can't talk at the speed of light. So, I predict either his Mamoswine or his Donphan to lead, so I just lead off with Sakura and go for a Scald. Maybe getting a burn, which I do get on his Man of War, which is actually getting the new, Black Ops 3 beta. If you haven't played that, it's amazing. It's over now, but, so I just go into Silent Hill, predicting maybe a Scald fishing for a burn, because I don't really need this thing anymore. It was to counter the Hydreigon, which he didn't bring. Hydreigon was such a big threat to my team, he just didn't bring it. But he ended up going for knockoff, knocking off my Black Sludge, and I predicting him to switch out in Pursuit, just nuking him. So he just goes into they hating, patrolling and trying to catch me riding dirty. Okay, so he switches out of Donphan, and he just brings in Thickums. I'm like, am I gonna get lucky to get another Scald burn? But no, I have the worst luck. If you didn't already know, I have pretty bad luck when it comes to Pokemon. So I just switch out into Silent Hill. I just wanna do chip damage to this thing until I can actually like kill him. But he has Synthesis, so I just lose the Stalwart. It takes me a few turns to realize that, so I just stay. I predicted him to switch for whatever reason, I don't know. But he's just able to stall me out, so I don't know why I do this. I mean, at least I'm stalling his Synthesis, right guys? Right? No? Okay, I'm sorry. So I just start Poison Jabbing. Maybe I can get a Poison on this Venusaur, right? Oh, okay, I'm sorry. So I just switch out into Krusty here. He goes for a Synthesis, free turn for me. I just get to go for an EQ, and that does nothing. But you know what that tells me? That tells me that he's a defensive set. So thanks for that information. It didn't really help me, but thanks for the information. I just go into Konnichiwa, predicting a Giga Drain. That does literally 0. I'm Assault Vest, so I just go for a Zen Headbutt here, because in case if he wanted to stay in, thinking he'd be cheeky, but I don't want to drop my defenses or anything, so I go for a Zen Headbutt. That does literally 0. That damage tells me that he's offensive for whatever reason, and it's time, guys. I bring in Clamps, and this is just setup fodder. And he brings in Venusaur, and you know what I do to this Venusaur? First off, I'm gonna set up in his face. Also, I could speed creep a defensive Venusaur, so you know what? Let me smack him with an Aerial Ace. Just get wrecked, Mega Venusaur. Wait, let me pause this game real quick. Let me pause this game. You see, I'm an OG. He said, oh my god, I hit him with that Wombo combo, but I had to let him know that that ain't Falco. And as you see, Aussie Honchkrow realizes that the game is over and says, that's GG. So as you see, he didn't necessarily give up, but he realized this game goes to me. As I already set up a Sword Stance, and I set up another one in this Donphan's face. I mean, I was gonna say to be disrespectful, but honestly, it's not. It's to set up and win, honestly. Like, when I get to +6, I just sweep. So, as you see, this Donphan is it's just too spooky for me. It's just very scared at the moment. It's an elephant versus, what's this? A metal bug? Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah, so this metal bug has wings for whatever reason, but can't fly. But it got Aerial Ace, which just destroyed. I'm stalling. Let's just continue the battle. So he just goes for Earthquakes. Those are doing literally 0. I'll just get to +6. Let me get this greed real quick. He says, can't win if you're Roost. Well, guess what? I am Roost. So I just Roost up. I'm gonna Roost up one more time so I can be at full. And then next turn I'm gonna nuke him with a bullet punch. He also told me that well, he didn't tell me, but information I got from the Victini play told me that he was defensive. I took a while to make the play, by the way, so yeah, I don't know why I felt like I had to say that, but he sends in his scissor that he didn't break the first. I don't know what that was. That he didn't break the first game, and it just dies to a +6 air release. Obviously, he brings out his Man of War. I just nuke him with a bullet punch. And what's his last mon? Meloetta? Yeah, that's dead. It just dies. So that's a good game. This game was so big, like I just needed to win, but the fact I got a 6-0 was even bigger. So I'm just happy about this win. Yeah, so this was a pretty big win for me. I'm pretty excited. I don't know if this guaranteed me a playoff spot, but it's definitely way more comfortable because I'm sitting at the top of the division right now. Easy points. Also, spoilers. If you didn't watch Dylan's battle, go do that. Shattered Blades, I'll link him in the description if I remember. Yeah. Are you over there? Oh, I don't even know if he uploaded it yet, but his week 7 battle, he didn't win it. I don't know why. Whatever. Yeah. So this puts me in a pretty nice position. I'm sitting 5-2. Freaking Aussie Honchkrow, he's sitting at 3-4, and Dylan's sitting freaking 4-3. Yeah, 4-3. So this is pretty nice, stalling, by the way. One more division battle to go versus Shattered Blades. I'm probably just gonna get destroyed, so that's an automatic loss. Peace out, guys. See you next time. Bye.